This is actually on our way back to a campsite. Pretty big. You can walk right through with your pack on. No problemo. It's like the land of the lost. I came up and over those. Those are the Bigelows, Bing Bang. Stayed down the valley last night, and then there is Sugarloaf again. Seems like I'm closer to it. Monday, June 21st, Monday morning, 5:30, getting a late start. This is the pond that spent the night on last night. It was just choppy as hell yesterday, and now it's flat calm. Pretty cool. So I'm making a run to the Kennebec River, in which there will be a guy, I believe he works for the Park Service, and all he does is shuttle hikers across the Kennebec River in a canoe. It's a free service for through hikers. Other people, I think, pay $10. It's from 9 to 11 until the bubble hikers get here, and then it's then he runs all day. So that should be pretty fun to do. But I've got to hustle to get there. It's pretty flat. I should be able to do it. I'll show you anything cool that pops up. First moose. There he is. And for those who care to read this, you can just freeze your screen for a second and check it out. This is worth putting on video. Pomegranate, blueberry, pistachio. These are so good. Oh my gosh. It's the first time I've seen these. Really good. This part of the trail reminds me of the Wizard of Oz and the Yellow Brick Road in the forest right before she gets to the tree monsters. Fuck, at all. On all the fucked up things that I thought could happen to me on a hike, I just got attacked by a hawk. I don't know if you can see any blood on the back of my head. He took one dive and I ducked. He went up in a tree and I was looking and he came and he took my flipping hat off. Going to spend the night near Pierce Pond lean-to. That's what that looks like. It's on Pierce Pond. Got a fire pit. There's actually a stealth spot down this way that I just saw that I'm going to probably pitch at because I'm not going to stay at the shelter. Pretty cool shelter though. Pierce Pond. I'm going to vote this the most interesting bridge on the Appalachian Trail. It's basically 3 logs. So put it down. They're configured like this. Just use 2 little handrails. The center log looks slippery and it just rained last night. It's a trap. Waiting here at the Kennebec River crossing from 9 to 11. Of course, I'm about an hour and a half early. And there are a couple of logs there that I just It probably was a seat. I put it back together as a seat. And there I sit, waiting. There's a sign that says danger, could rise 2 to 4 feet. Bottom slippery, please use the ferry. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't know why I keep saying we. That's only me. Us hikers, I guess. But this is the Qedebeck River. You're not supposed to cross. Looks crossable down there, but what do I know? It's crossable right down into there. But in 1 hour, there's a guy that's going to be taking me across in a canoe. That'll be interesting. The job done. So it looks like from the other side. So those are southbounders that are with, there's 2 at the Ranger, canoes in the water, and there's a bunch of hikers behind that still. Looks like a pretty good sized group of people. Wow, I'm the only one on this side. And then the guy just rows you across. Doesn't even look like the hikers are rowing. I think this is one of the last, like kind of not big, 2,400 foot, almost 2,500 feet summit. Coming out of the Sterling Inn. Great place to stay for a resupply. The Sterling Inn. Resupply, shower, laundry. They'll even let you take a shower, laundry, do resupply without staying there or charging you. You can do all that stuff for free. Or you can stay there. 45 bucks for a private room, including a nice breakfast, and I think it's like 30 bucks for a bunk. A lot of southbounders coming through now. Lots. I think there's been 50 southbounders in the last 3 days that I've counted. All right, so now I've got some down to do. I thought I was going to see Katahdin for the first time, but on the top of this summit, but I ain't seen nothing. This is what the trail looks like today. I think the views are over, but this sure is pretty. I mean, my gosh. I just came from up there. Anyway, you've seen enough of this and that, this and that. I was here, I was there. So, you know, a lot of people ask me why I want to hike the Appalachian Trail in the beginning. And you know, it was just this big adventure, I guess, and maybe it was a midlife crisis, a late one. I don't know. Better than buying a race car, huh? So anyway, sometimes, I mean, it was always mysterious since I was a kid, but sometimes you do something and you don't know why until after you've done it. Sort of like you ladies that work in developing countries on these big projects. You go there, think, well, you know, maybe this place isn't my favorite place, but the money's going to be good and the project's interesting, and you know, you're kind of excited, and then you go there for a couple of years living in this other country, and your lives have, you know, become enriched greatly each time. So that's the way I feel about this hike. I feel like my life has been enriched. I've been very emotional the past couple days. And that's all I want to say about that. Very emotional. It's weird. It's a big deal. That is a big tip over. It's a big tree tip over. Let's see if I can get me a picture like this. So you can see sort of how big it is. It goes. You can see that. I guess that one tipped over with it, looks like. This is the blaze at this sort of gravel road crossing. How cool is this? Somebody made it. Looks like a piece of birch bark stitched with probably cotton thread. Made a little wooden frame. Put it on a stake. Shoved it in the ground. And that's the trail marker. I'm gonna vote that my favorite marker on the trail. Here's some more moose poop on the trail. I guess they eat a lot of pine trees and stuff like that. I've always wondered what this tasted like. This moose poop, let's see. Oh, never mind, that was a pine cone. This is the famous Shaw's Hiker Hostel here in Monson, Maine, before you go into the 100-mile wilderness. I'm talking a little bit low because it's 5 a.m. and nobody's up yet. And so this is the main sort of house, I guess. And there's rooms upstairs, which I'm upstairs. Oh, I'm upstairs in this one. And then there's a bunkhouse right here. It's probably got about 10 bunks in there. This has got 3 rooms upstairs. This got a bunch of rooms in it. These people are still This is the laundry. Laundry, washer and dryers. They charge $5 a load. You just help yourself. It's the honor system. Towels for showers. Here's toilets and showers and a sink. Another sink for brushing your teeth and stuff. I'll show you the people. Pay, I think, like $5 a night to tent here also, because a lot of these people are students and they're hiking the trail and they're broke and they can't really afford
the $30 for a hostel stay, so they camp and they yard for $5. Feel bad for these guys, but I'm just gonna walk out here and then I'll go in the kitchen. This is the hiker lounge. Let's see if there's a light. Oh, there's a light. That's the hiker lounge. Refrigerator. Sink to do your own personal sort of dishes when you make food. There's another fridge. There's a couple scales if you care to weigh yourself. Here is the kitchen, but there's no lights. Wait. Yeah, here's the kitchen. Just like a full commercial kitchen in here. I think he does breakfast. So I'm looking forward to that. Serious gas range there. Got the frying pans ready to go. Plenty of places to sit. Hey, good morning.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I'm just taking a little video tour of your
Oh, that's fine.
hostel.
Got some coffee here in 5 minutes.
I'm looking forward to that.
I'm gonna just walk down the road.
All right, cool, man.
It's just down the road, past
Yeah,
the cabin.
it was great to meet you, buddy.
You too. Thanks for all the help.
Not
Really
a problem,
appreciate
man.
it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you send your chair home. You're gonna keep taking that with you.
I still have the
You
chair,
got your chair right on.
but we did got two other pounds out of my pack.
Really?
Yeah.
Just messing around, eh?
Yep. I weighed it at the post office and it was a full 2 pounds.
That's awesome.
Do you have
dude.
a brain on your pack?
No.
I was gonna say you could always cut that off.
I left my brain at home a long time ago.
Perfect.
Yep. No breaks allowed.
So anyway, this is the rest of Shaw. So there's the yurt. I don't know what the deal with that is. I'm sure you could probably rent that. Here's this giant building with a big bunkhouse back there, and I think that's their front part is their private residence, and then the building that looks like a barn back there. The window on the upper left is my bedroom for the 2 nights, and then that's it. Still can't believe people pay to tent right here, but there you go. There's famous Shaw's. Love this place.